All right, so this one is going to be a planking series. We're going to do a lot with planks, which means a lot with our arms, a lot with our shoulders. It does involve the abdomen quite a bit. So for whatever reason, as you get through this, as you're working through this, especially with baby, if the belly starts to feel tired or overworked, stop, take a break, join us when you can, or just take a break altogether. We always want to keep the abdominals strong and working throughout the pregnancy, especially those low abs, but we never want to overwork them. This is not the time to like get a six pack, obviously. It's the time to take care of yourself, feel zipped in and strong, but never overworked. So take it at your own pace. I'm in my second trimester, so we'll see how it goes for me too. Blocks are going to be great and handy. If you don't have them, again, no big deal. But if you do, use them because they're awesome. You're going to take your blocks, set them in either their first. For me, I'm going to use the second height. Toes in, knees are going to go really wide. You're going to take a seat back on your heels so you're comfy first. You're going to send your elbows in as close to those inner edges of the block as you can. Hands will plant in prayer. So you're going to walk those elbows in, hands will plant in prayer, make a lot of space for baby, sink yourself down. Forehead will draw towards the earth. If it touches the earth or not, doesn't matter. And then thumbs will rest back towards the nape of your neck. So check in. If this feels like it's too much, it certainly is. You can always just lower your blocks down a notch and then go right back to that same shape, or let go of the shape altogether. Just let your arms extend either on or off blocks and let your forehead rest down on the ground. So if you're already there, just settle yourself in. Blocks again are just about shoulder width distance. Forehead again might be touching or might not be touching the ground, and that's okay. You're just here to open the shoulders, open the chest, just breathe in. Soft sigh out. Breath in, maybe forehead melts a little closer. Breath out. Last one, in through your nose. And out through your nose. Good. Gently release your arms if they aren't already. Draw yourself up. Slide those blocks forward onto their lowest height if they aren't already. Plant your palms down, and then again, rest your forehead onto the earth. So stay really active. Maybe fingers fall off of the edge, or maybe you prefer your fingers flat on your blocks. And again, if you don't have blocks, no big deal. Just press your hands into the ground. Make your arms active. Pull your belly up. Breathe in. Just lift your head off of the mat. So press your head forward. Draw your shoulder blades back. So it's like you're in a little flat back there. As you breathe out, just melt your forehead down. Press active into your hands. Inhale, flatten the spine, belly up. Breathe out, sink into that space. Breath in, lift. Breath out, soften. Last one, breath in, lift. Breath out, soften. Good, walk your hands back underneath your shoulders. Send yourself up to all fours. Knees come in, hip width distance, maybe a little wider if you need. Flip your fingers out right away. Little rock side to side, starting to open up the wrist. We need those too when we're doing our planks. Start to get a little more active in the belly. So I'm certainly saggy. So pull that belly in, press your butt bones back. Start to work your fingers back towards your knees. So mine have to come much closer to my knees. Keep those side to side rocks going. Fingers are spread really wide. Good. And then settle in the center there. Press through your knees as you breathe in. Find a cow pose. Gaze is going to go up. Chest will drag forward. Butt bones roll up towards the sky. As you breathe out, just dome. Baby can just kind of hang out. You're just pulling your shoulder blades apart. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Good. Last round. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Good. Release your arms. Roll out those wrists. Maybe flip the tops of the hands down. That usually feels pretty good. If you need to open and close the fingers, roll the wrist around, do it. Good. And then you're going to settle those hands. Oh, stuff on the mat. Right underneath your shoulders. Nice, strong all fours. So the gaze is forward. Belly is active. You're thinking butt bones back, hip bones forward, chest wide. You're going to find small cat-cows just in the upper back. So you take a big breath in. As you breathe out, shoulder blades clink and heart drops, but not the low spine. Low spine stays strong. Inhale, widen the shoulder blades. Exhale, drop the chest. Get those shoulders warmed up. Breathe in. Breathe out. It's so tempting to drop the head here. Keep it active. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Good. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Good. Take a seat back on your heels. Nice tall seat. Hip bones, baby, belly button go up. Squeeze your inner thighs in. You're going to interlace your hands behind your back. Start with your right thumb on top. Pump the fist down. Move your shoulders out of the way and lift your heart up. So again, ribs aren't moving forward. Baby's not on your thighs. You're dragging your hip bones and baby away from your thighs to lift your heart and spread your chest. If you can start to move your fist away from your butt bones, go for it just for 3. Keep dropping those butt bones heavy for 2. 1, let that go. Soft shoulder roll, up and back, up and back, up and back. Good, let's go the other way. Left thumb on top, right pinky. Roll your shoulders heavy through the butt bones, press through the fists, roll your shoulders, lift your heart. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breath in, let the heart fly. Breath out. Last one. Breath in. Breath out. Good. Release your arms this time. Shoulders come up and forward. Up and forward. Up and forward. Good. Plant your hands down, right back to a nice strong all fours. You're just going to send your right leg back in space. So we're not sagging, we're lifting, we're really active. Take your gaze forward. Breathe in for 3. Breathe in for 2. 1. Right knee comes down, left leg moves back. Breath in. Settle the hip, breath out. Breath in. Breath out, left knee comes down, right arm moves forward in space like you're shaking someone's hand. This one's always much harder for me. I want to sink, I want to sag back, keep moving forward. 1 more, breath in. Breath out, right hand comes down, left arm moves forward, wide in the chest. You want to round, keep puffing that heart forward. Baby's pulling up and in for 3, for 2, 1. Let's put it all together. Right arm, left leg, reach. Get taller and longer. Press the mat away. Breath in. Breath out. Right hand down. Left hand, right leg. Go. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Switch it out. 1 more time each side. Left leg, right arm. Breathe in. Get that belly turned on. Breathe out. Longer in the neck. Breath in. Breath out. Good. Last time. You're right here. You've got this. I know, I know, I know. Stay with it. Breath in. Drag the hip bones forward. Breath out. Last one. Breath in. Breath out. Good. Let that go. Shoulders roll if you need it. Good. Here we go. You're going to press deep into your right hand. You're going to send your left leg back in space. So push into your toes, press through your heel. Right knee is going to stay on the ground. You're going to move your right toes open, roll your left heel down into the ground, and just lift your left arm up. So you're in a side plank, but I have a huge arch in my spine. So I'm going to make sure everything's stacked up. My right knee is underneath my right hip. Right hand is underneath my shoulder. Good. You can press that left foot into the ground. For me, it feels nicer to go to the big toe edge or just to lift it up in space. Belly has completely released. We're going to pull it in, pull the ribs towards each other. So we're not splaying and opening. We're pressing, pressing, pressing. Reach through your fingers. Looking down is a little bit easier. Looking forward, pretty good still. Looking up is the most challenging. If you don't want to float the leg, you put it down on the ground, but keep it active. Just breathe for 3. Tuck those ribs in for 2. 1, left foot comes down, left hand comes down, roll yourself back in space. Here we go, other side. Left hand's right underneath the shoulder. You press back through your right foot, open those left toes out, roll the right heel down, lift the right arm up. And again, for me, my left knee didn't quite stack up underneath my hip. You can find the big toe edge of the foot. You can press it down or you can float it up, making sure you're stacked. If your arm is too far in front of you, hard. If your arm is too far back, near impossible, right? So hand, wrist, elbow, shoulder. That's what we're looking for. Not splaying, pulling everything in. Press through your heel, press through your head, just for 3. Push the ground away, just for 2. 1, right foot comes down, right hand comes down. You come back to neutral, really gentle cat-cows. Inhale, eyes high, belly drops. Exhale, dome. Doesn't have to be intense, just round. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Perfect. So you stay in all fours. We're going to have an option now to go right back to those modified side planks that we did. If those feel like enough, I want you to do them. If you want a full side plank, it's go time. So I'm going to show you how to get into those. You modify if you need to. You start in all fours. If you're going for a full side plank, you step back to a high plank. You're going to roll onto the pinky toe sides of your feet. Press into your right arm, stack, left foot on top of right, lift your left arm up. So right away, baby dropped, pull it in, press into the ground, breathe, just for 3. Press through your head, just for 2. Left hand comes down, back to your high plank. If you're modifying, modify. Left pinky toes down, lift yourself up, not here long, belly in, keep reaching to get long for 3. For 2, 1, right hand comes down, back to all fours really quick. Inhale, here we go. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale, round. Good. We are going to head into modified forearm plank. Let's do that guy. So your choice here is to pull your elbows right underneath your shoulders, pinky fingers down. Just be careful. Kind of line the pinky fingers next to each other rather than to press into them. Or you can find the number 11 with your arms. Your shoulder's going to love one more than the other. So from your all fours, you're going to go ahead and either find that number 11 shape, elbows right underneath your shoulders. I like to interlace my hands. I have tight shoulders, so they prefer it that way. Elbows walk in underneath your shoulders. You're gonna step back and get active in your legs. Pull your hip bones forward, drag your heart forward. Just breathe for 3. Baby comes up just for 2. On 1, hips go high to the sky. Bend your knees, walk your toes in towards your face. This is dolphin. Legs go as wide as you need. Soften the knees. Just breathe in. Just breathe out. Just breathe in. Push, push, push the floor away. Breathe out. Good. You're going to walk your legs right back out to where they were. Forearm plank. Send your heart forward. Last 3 here. Hip bones up and in. Baby up. Chest is wide. Just for 2. 1. Press into your forearms. Lift your hips. Bend your knees. Walk your hips up. Dolphin pose. And again, legs are waddling really wide, so that belly has a lot of room. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Good. Melt your knees down to the ground. Take a seat back. Give your shoulders a few rolls. That was it. That's all we're doing. We never want to overwork the belly. We just want to give it a little bit of, hi, remember you're there. Good. So let's open up the front of the chest, stretch it out a little. We'll be done with it. So you are going to roll down to your side first. If your first trimester, belly into the side will be great. For everyone who is not first trimester, we're going to go side saddle, right hip down towards the ground. You're going to extend your arm into a T. So right fingers are in line with your shoulder. Right side of your face lays down to the ground. So you're laying on your right side body. Legs can do anything that feels good to you. I kind of like them a little splayed, or you might find that left foot feels really good on the ground. If that's you, go for it. Press your right hand into the ground. Relax your jaw. Head is heavy onto the ground. Just breathe. Can you melt your right shoulder? If you want the left arm to extend to the sky, that might feel nice. You can also half bind it behind your back. Whatever feels good. And breathe in. Let the chest, the pectoral muscles stretch. Breathe out. Breathe in. And just breathe out. Good. You're going to use your left hand to softly press yourself. Right hand will join you. You'll lift yourself all the way up. You're going to switch out your side saddle or maybe roll to your belly if that feels good to you. Roll down onto your left side. Left arm is going to extend long. So left fingers in line with your shoulder. Head is heavy on the ground. Left fingers walk as far away from the shoulder as they can. Maybe right foot down. Maybe it's splays. This side is different. So whatever feels good here. Right arm can lift up. Right arm can half bind. Whatever the shoulder availability is, that's where you want to be. And just breathe. Breathe in. And breathe out. Gently let that go. Right hand comes down. Pull your legs in. Soften your left hand under your shoulder. Draw yourself all the way up to a seat. Knees go hip width distance. You're going to walk your arms far forward for a puppy dog pose. They can be a little more active if you want to feel that stretch deeper into your chest, or you can let the elbows bend and walk away from each other. You're either choosing forehead, lips, or chin down on the mat, whatever feels good to you. Let that belly just hang now. Let everything go. A couple more rounds. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Then gently press into the earth. Lift yourself all the way up. Just take a seat on your heels. If that doesn't feel good, come to a tall seat. Let your legs cross. Hands are going to rest on your thighs or your knees. Sit up nice and tall. Full breath in. Big sigh out. One more breath in. Sigh it out. Hands up to heart center, thumbs towards your sternum. Pull your head to the sky, drop your butt bones down, breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your nose. Chin into your chest. As always, thank yourself for just getting a little stronger, a little bit calmer, and a little bit more mobile. Last inhale. Last exhale. And that's it. A little bit of a plank workshop. You're welcome to do that. Do it again. Hold things longer if you want. Try the different variations of plank. Play around with them. See what feels good to you. Strong arms, strong open body. That's what we need. Cool. See you later.